What's good, everybody? It's your boy Martin. Welcome to my channel, Just Another Waving, and today I will be showing you guys how to get waves. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing that we're going to be talking about today is brushes. You're going to need a good brush to use when you're brushing your waves. Alright, so we're going to talk about what are good brushes and what are bad brushes. Okay, so definitely this right here this is a horrible brush right here. It's horrendous, right? So we definitely don't need those brushes right there. All right, this right here, this is high quality right here. All right, this right here, this is another good brush. Not as good as the blue brush right there, but it's pretty good. All right, so this is a wave enforcer. This is a medium brush. All right, so moving on to that, you definitely gonna need a medium brush starting off as a waver, as a beginner at that. This right here, this is a medium brush, all right? It's a Torino Pro Medium. Probably the best brushes out, you know. Like I said, this is another medium, this wave enforcer, but you can get this from Walmart, which is $2.34. You definitely gonna need your medium brush though, starting off. This the brush I started off with. This is a double-sided. You have your medium brush at the top and you have your soft brush at the bottom. All right, so all these brushes right here that I just showed you, these are pretty much board bristles. Those are the brushes that you need. This is the nylon bristle. You don't need this brush. It's only good for a washing style. Later on, I will be showing you guys what a washing style is within another video. But the next thing that we're going to talk about is the different brush formations. All right, so you have your curved brushes, you know what I'm saying, with the little tip on the end. That right there is good for your crown area. All right, as you can see, this brush right here, this is a diagonal brush right here. This brush is probably like a good brush for you as a beginner. Definitely I recommend this first. This is probably the best brush you can get starting off. All right, the next thing is this type of brush. This is a straight brush right here. This is a royalty brush, pretty much the same as the Torino Pro brush, but you know. Anyway, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is what type of products you need to use. You don't necessarily need product to get waves, but you definitely need it for hair health, okay? So one of them is the curl enhancement smoothie right here. You can see that. Yeah, curl enhancement smoothie. You definitely gonna need that. That right there is good for moisturizing your hair, and it smells good too, so that's a plus. All right, so the next thing you're gonna need is some oil, all right? The oil is good for shine and also moisturizing your hair. It's good to put in your head like the day before you go get a haircut and wash your hair. Once you get done washing your hair, put that oil in your head, and that'll pretty much help out, because you don't want to go to the barber with filthy hair, and that kind of messes the clippers up, and you can probably get like a few skips in your head, and it's not the barber fault, it's just you didn't take care of your part. But anyways, the next thing that you're gonna need is pomade, all right? And this is the kind of pomade that I use. It's kind of like an old school pomade. Now, this is the pomade most people use. Now, I don't really use this anymore. I stopped using it a long time ago. This right here, this is like curl and wax or whatever. But I slick think this is another pomade. But I use that during my woofing stage, and I'll be talking to you guys about that on another video as well. All right, so moving on. Next thing you're gonna need, you're definitely gonna need these right here, shampoo and conditioner. Now, I prefer you guys to choose whatever one you want. Just make sure it doesn't have any alcohol in it, because it can damage your hair in the long run. It might be all right in the beginning, might not mess up anything in the beginning, but later on, it's definitely gonna make everything like your hair fall out. So you don't want that, all right? But another thing you're gonna need is plastic bag. All right, this is like a cheat code for like laying your hair down, and you definitely gonna need one of those. Now, later on, once you get your waves locked in, You will definitely need a comb to stretch your hair out. And that's another cheat code as well, as I would like to say, a cheat code. So now once you get your waves locked in, not locked in, but once you get your waves like in the ripple stage, you might want to start using the mirror. This is pretty much the best thing that you can do to keep your connections correct. Now, you can start off using the mirror right away. That's up to you. Depends on what you want to do. But I suggest you just start using the mirror right away, because then you won't have to be falling behind like most people. But it's not a race. It's a marathon. All right? Waves is a lifestyle, so you're really not in a rush. But I know a lot of people are in a rush to get waves, so I was definitely one of those people. So you definitely want to take your time with that. You got to be patient. That's another thing. The key to having waves is being patient, being dedicated, and also being motivated. All right. So if you don't have any patience, you're not gonna get waves as quick as you want to. Like, you brushing 2 days out of a week is not gonna cut it. You gotta brush every day, at least 30 minutes to an hour. And that's pretty much how you're gonna get your waves. 30 minutes to an hour every day, just brushing, everywhere you go. Now, as far as that goes, you need to have goals. You need to set a goal for yourself, like, okay, I want to reach the ripple stage. You're gonna start seeing ripples in your head. Then maybe after that, maybe 6 months, you might start saying, oh, your wave pattern is starting to connect a little bit. I'm just giving you an example because it might take a year for you to get your perfect connections, but you want to get your crown right, you know what I'm saying? So it's different things that you might want to do, but set goals for yourself, because pretty much anything in life, you set your goals for it, you'll pretty much reach your goals, or, you know, eventually you will. So next thing is what kind of wave pattern you want. All right, so the wave patterns that you might want to go for first is 360 beehive. Now, a lot of people say it's hard to get 360 beehive, and some people say it's not. It just depends on what you start off. If you started off with 720s, you most definitely don't think it's hard to get a 360 beehive. But me starting off, it wasn't hard. It's just the part of trying to get the brushing right. Some days I would brush, and some days I'll just leave my do-rag on all day. How could I forget? Duh. You need a do-rag. I can't forget that. Okay, definitely need a do-rag, all right? A silky one. Now, you could get a polyester from Walmart, but I specifically think that you should get a silky. This definitely will lay your hair down and make your hair look real shiny and silky. So definitely use a do-rag, all right? Can't believe I forgot that. But anyways, so pretty much just have goals for yourself and set them real high, all right? It took me literally 8 months to get waves all the way around my head, to be honest. I think it doesn't take that long, but the brush work I put in, I didn't know what I was doing. But if I was to scalp and start back over, I'm pretty sure the process won't be that long, because I know what to do. Like, I definitely know the process now, how to do it. It'll be 2 years in August. Yeah, it'll be 2 years in August, how long I done had my waves. So pretty much that's about it. Alright guys, that's all I got for now. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? Support your boy, you know. But other than that, that's all I got, guys. So I'll see y'all in the next video.